Hi all, welcome to the quick recap of game 12 between Gukesh and Ding. In the previous edition, Ding Liren was actually facing the similar situation, trailing by 1 point against Jan Nepomniachtchi, and he struck back in the game 12, and he even went on to the tie breaks and won the World Championship match. So let us see if the history repeats again in this edition as well. So Ding with the white pieces today had this crucial position, and we reached this middle game. A move like Bishop f8 would have been just round about equal in this position. But things started to go wrong for Gukesh after he played knight d7, which looked very logical at first sight. He's trying to play knight c5 and target the backward d3 pawn. But now Ding played a fantastic move, queen d2, allowing knight c5 to be played, and he had a plan of going for d4. And in this position, if Gukesh went for knight d3, he is ready to give up an exchange with d5, and after knight into e1, queen into e1, this knight doesn't have like lot of squares, so I have to go knight d4, and after knight takes, pawn takes, I take back the pawn, and once the bishop moves, I go and chop off the second pawn. So for an exchange, we have knight and two pawns, which was looking very strong, and Gukesh did not choose this option. So Gukesh hesitated knight c5 because of the above said variation, and he went for a move bishop g6, which was a small mistake, and Ding Liren instantly went for d4, opening up the center. The point is, if you take ed4, there is a strong move bishop f4 hitting the pawn, and white is completely better after knight into d4. So black has to play e4 in this position. The world champion brought his knight back to g1, idea of rerouting the knight to e2 and later to f4. So Gukesh played knight b6, attacking this pawn. So world champion played queen c3, supporting this pawn, and also he wants to play d5 so that there is no knight e5. The queen is actually covering the square. Gukesh played bishop f6, pinning the queen, and now world champion played a very nice move, queen c2, trying to put pressure on this pawn and also preparing d5 in the later stage. a4 was played by Gukesh, and now the world champion brought the knight to e2, and after bishop g5, here is what I want you guys to pause the video and try to find the best move in this position.